Alright, let's talk about carburetor jets real quick here. So, just opened up my jet kit, picked out a brand new, this one's a 55. And like I said, it's brand new. Here's a 135 main. Again, brand new. But these are Chinese jets. They are not made in a facility where genuine jets are made. They're not flow tested. They're not checked for accuracy. So a lot of these Chinese jet kits you buy, they don't flow right. So like I said, this one's a 135. Some of these kits, this one might flow like a 125. This one might have a flow rate of a 150 if you're talking genuine jets. That's why I buy one particular main and pilot set. I know they're 99% accurate, but still, you want to do this. This also applies to, let's say your bike's been sitting around for a while, you left gas in the carburetor, and your float bowl's gummed up. So this not only is a method to clean your jets if they're dirty, but this is also what you want to do before you put a new jet in your carburetor. So here we just got a random piece of copper wire. I keep one of these, in the corner of every one of my jet kits, and this is why. So we're just going to take a strand of copper here. We're going to take our jet, and we're going to run the copper through it. Now this is a 135, so this strand of copper fits through here, a lot easier than if this was a 95 flow rate, a 105. But you just want to run this through here a couple times, make sure there's no metal burrs inside of here. You don't want to use anything that's, let's say, stronger than, a strand of copper, as you end up scratching up the inside of the jet. You just don't want to do it. Your pilot or your primary jet, however you refer to it, this one you want to check more than just where the fuel flows through here, just to make sure the passageway isn't blocked, but you also want to check the side holes. Now in particular, this is an 8-hole jet, but you have these side ones here. So these, when you thread this into the carburetor, it'd be sitting in the carburetor like this. If you had the carburetor out, you'd be looking at the top of the jet like this. Your fuel gets picked up through here, sucked up through here, and then you wonder, well, what are these 2 holes on each side of the jet, totaling 8 holes? What are these for? Well, these help air pull the fuel out of the float bowl up and into the carburetor to create your air-fuel mixture. So you also have to make sure that these passageways here are not blocked up. Like I said, in this case, it's a brand new jet, so you're just checking for, metal burrs, any imperfections in how it was made. But if this was, an old jet that's been sitting in your carburetor for a while, this is going to help you make sure that it's not gummed up. Since a lot of times people just blow a little bit of air through here, maybe through this side, just making sure that there's no obstructions in the body of the jet itself. And you can see right through it here, and there's no obstructions. But you also, like I said, you want to make sure that nothing is in any of these little side holes here, as even though fuel will be able to flow through here, you won't be able to pull the correct amount of vacuum to get the correct amount of fuel through it. So that's all. Just, something you want to add to your jet kit. Little strand, a little piece of wire like that. You know, just keep it around, a couple strands of copper, run it through all the passages and the holes on the jet, and that'll make sure that if you're, let's say you had a 115 jet in your carb and you're going to a 120, and all of a sudden it runs worse, even though you know you should have a 120 in it, well, odds are there's probably something obstructing the passageway. You know, or same thing, you know, you change your pilot, your primary jet, and it's running worse. There you go. I have found in the past there to be little metal burrs in there, you know, from the machining process when they made it. You know, whatever the case may be. So, you know, hopefully that helps you out.